The scams, the schemes, the dark side of the American dream. Next, this guy has a big idea for scooters, but he's got to get past Richard Simmons if he wants to make millions.
There he goes, yes! It's time for 1 Minute to Millions. Tonight, we're going to give an American dreamer with an exercise product some unbelievable help. One of the great fitness gurus of our time, Richard Simmons, is back. We also have Sean Hyson, fitness editor of Men's Fitness magazine. And the company in the hot seat is called...
There it is, my body again. They keep using my body and someone else's gets stuck.
Kickbike America. That's what we do here. That's what we try and do. Welcome the Kickbike. So it's an exercise bike. It's fun. It's cool. How'd you come up with the name?
Well, we made it real simple. It looks like a bike, and you kick to go. Call it a kick bike.
Richard Simmons, do we like the name, yes or no?
I give it an A.
An A. What do you like about it?
I just think it's, you know, it's like when I had a brand, Sweatin' to the Oldies, you have to, you know, everyone knew the word sweatin' and oldies. I put it together. Everyone knows the word kick and bike. It's one syllables. They found that a lot of products with one syllable sell better than really long ones. Kickbike says it all.
Interesting. Sean, what do you think of the name?
Well, I don't necessarily like it. I think that we're not being entirely honest here. It's called Kickbike America is the actual name of the product. Is that right?
That's the name of the company. It's called the Kickbike, though.
Well, the model itself is a Kickbike, but the name of the company is Kickbike America, and I think that implies more of a rally, sort of like an event, rather than an actual product. I would make it American Kickbikes or scooter bike to play off something that we could all understand.
It's too long.
Too long.
It's too long. You know, once they see it, it's all about you see it, and you want it.
I kind of like Kickbike. I think to Richard's point, it's one syllable. It kind of says what it is. It says it's different. It says new. I'll give you an A on the name also. Okay, let's go to the packaging. How is this thing packaged?
Well, we're an internet-based only company, so you bought the bike already. It comes to your house. It has the name and the logo on there in a simple white package.
So let's evaluate then. I want to ask you guys, packaging, is internet the way to sell this thing? Is that the right way to go, yes or no?
I think it's, you know, there's two ways of doing it. Of course, one is the internet. I sell a lot on my website. But you got to show the bike. You got to let people, it's got to be in stores. It's got to be seen. The more it's seen, the more they'll ride.
Okay, so you're saying internet is not necessarily the way to go?
Well, no, I said it's the two prongs.
Two prongs.
One is internet. I sell a lot of stuff on my internet website.
Okay.
But also, people want to touch it, they want to feel it, they want to ride it, they want to kick, they want to bike.
Sean, packaging it on the internet, is that the right way to go?
No, I don't think so. Not for this demographic anyway. He's aiming at athletes age 40 to 60. I don't think enough of them are tech savvy enough yet to be going online for these kind of products.
Yeah.
I just totally agree. I just agree. I mean, I have people way older who come to my website every single day. I think the packaging, you know how expensive packaging you can get, and then you have to add on to the bike.
But I think, and I'm using packaging in different frames, I'm going to actually agree with Sean on this one. I think you got to see this thing. I need to see this in the store almost to give it its credibility. I kind of want to see it next to other kinds of bikes.
They try it on the internet first to see how the response was, and then once they get the response, they go to places that sell them and say, hey,
certainly a cheaper way to do it. Okay, let's move on. Target audience. Who's your target audience?
Our target audience is the 40 to 60-year-olds. We call them the golden athletes.
And that's wrong.
Richard.
Wrong.
That's totally
Don't
wrong.
like the target. Why?
I'll tell you why. Because kids would like this. You know, kids would like this bike, so they can be made either smaller in different colors. But I think once you tell somebody you have to be 40 to 60 to ride this, fellas, I think it cuts out the population. Kids would love this. You know, when we took it out in the hallway, everybody was on it. Everybody here, they just loved it. And my manager just went around like he was 12 years old. He says, I'd like to get one of my kids.
Sean, editor of Men's Fitness, do we like the target, yes or no?
Yeah, I don't think this is the right target audience for it. From a fitness perspective, while it may not be that daunting to ride, it looks like it takes a little bit of coordination, some time and effort. I don't think people 40 to 60 are going to find that so appealing.
But
it's
wait,
not as much like a
when
bike.
you're 40 to 60, there's a lot of fit people in the 40s and 60s, they would like this too. But don't just make it
So you're
for
saying
40 to
universal,
60.
and you're saying the target is?
I think younger. I think college campuses, kids, riding between classes. That's where you want to go. Also, outdoor athletes too. The same guys who hike and bike and rollerblade would find this.
Yeah, I was surprised to hear that older target also. I would actually, I agree with both of these. I either do it universal or
But why even target audience? Just put it out there.
Well, you got to with any product, you got to target it. Okay, let's go. Finally, price. What's the price?
First of all, one negative thought. You need two positives now. The price ranges from $289 up to $369. We have 4 different models.
Okay, Richard, we like the price, yes or no?
You know, I don't know how much it costs. I've never done a bike, but you know, this is an expensive thing to tool this and everything. Do I think it's a little teeny bit high? I do, and I think when it goes to retail, the prices will come down lower.
Sean?
I don't like the price either. I think, your average bike, your average scooter these days is going to be a lot lower than that. People are going to equate these things, so I would knock off maybe $80.
Okay, neither one like the price. Okay, guys, let's go full circle. Richard, do we think this is a big idea, yes or no?
I think it's a big idea. I think it just needs a lot of press, and I think it needs the right people to see it, the toy companies or the stores, whoever it is. But I think I love Kickbike because you can do 2 things at one time. My only worry is that you can only put really 1 foot on that. And 1 foot gets muscular by pushing, and the other foot stands there. So if anybody has to be on this bike, they have to alternate the leg that's on the bike and alternate the leg that's kicking.
Sean, do you think it's a big idea, yes or no?
Yes, I'd say it's a big idea.
You said a lot of no's. Why yes?
Well, you've got a diamond in the rough here. I think just change the marketing, the packaging, the target demo, but you've got a product here that could catch on and become the next big piece of fitness equipment.
Okay, you got 2 potentials there. You got some work to do. You know what you got to do, my friend.
I know it. I'll do it.
Richard, would you like to write out a little product demo as we go out of this segment now?
Oh my God.
There we go. Okay.
I'm so scared to death of this. You don't know.
I like that. You got to overcome your fear.
I don't even. Okay. Oh God.
First time since 7 years old riding a bike.
Yeah.
Love this.
It's been 53 years, so.
Okay, 53 years is not too late. A half a century later, he's
where
back.
do I go?
He's metaphorically back on the bike. There he goes. Yes, overcoming that fear.
Nice.
All right, you know what you got to do, make millions. He's overcoming his fear. More big ideas straight ahead.
Next, supermodel Tyson Beckford's fashion do's and don't that could give you the $1 million advantage on any job. And later, let beach volleyball star Gabby Reese show you how to take the ball as it bounces and make millions. Do you think Kickbike America is a $1 million idea? Go to bigidea.cnbc.com, cast your vote.